Hello, greetings and salutations. Cassandra Xavier here. I'm also known as Amethyst Ra, Amrita Waterfalls, and Endowed Goddess. Today is, I'm not even going to say the date because that helps make it seem more permanent or timeless. I want the timelessness. So, today I wanted to talk about, first let's start with my beard. I am loving my beard so much. I didn't know that it would start to get long. I mean, some of these are getting quite long. They get in my lips. I love bearded men with goatees and stuff. And I like to look at bearded ladies too. They're inspiring to me. But yeah, very very attracted to goatees on men. And so I love when they do this when they have to get it out of their mouths. You know, I've dated guys there's a lot of this going on, and I find myself doing it, and it's so hot. I love it. So yeah, I love it. I used to twice in my life I have let my goatee grow and my sideburns, and so since I have spent so many years tweezing, I didn't know that it would ever get that long, but it's starting to really. She wants to express herself, so there it is. So, I wanted to talk about how our life lessons and challenges, our life experiences, when we go through a challenge, they have so much value, whether we um, actively use it or not. They just have value, even if you don't know what. A lot of times we don't even know that we've experienced a beautiful thing. We don't notice it. We don't know because we're so busy judging ourselves and trying to reach these goals where we feel perfect, um, where we not where we feel perfect, but we're trying to reach these goals. And if we're not reaching them, we don't think that we're doing anything of value. We don't feel like we're doing enough. If we're not, always where we quote unquote think we should be, we spend time comparing ourselves to others and their goals. All of these things that we do that actually hurt everybody, not just ourselves. But so I was thinking the other day about how grateful I was to be an artist. I think about this a lot. I mean, I'm really into gratitude as a spiritual practice anyway. But yesterday I um, called a venue about presenting a workshop. It was a great conversation. We tentatively set some dates. And we made an appointment for me to go do an orientation for the space, and it was a very impromptu thing. I just was following my bliss, going with spirit, and just being trying to be led from a heart-centered place. Excuse me, a little bile just started coming up, and I just woke up feeling like my life is a mess. You know that feeling, and I'm like, ah. And of course, it isn't a mess. From the spiritual eye, if I look through my spiritual eye, it's not a mess. But because there are so many things I want to do, and I'm not getting to them quickly enough, yada yada yada, and I feel like I'm not doing as well as I should be doing. So I just felt like my life is a mess. So I was like, oh, the only thing that's gonna help is making a workshop about this stuff. That's what I need. And I had been thinking about it and thinking about it, but I didn't have the outline yet. And but I've been thinking, it's been gestating for months. And Spirit just said, just go with it. Like, just call. I just was moved to a particular venue. I had already pitched another venue, over the course of a year. I had talked to another venue. I didn't really feel like it was a good fit, and anyways, I just thought, like, okay, just call this venue, just have a conversation. Just call, just stream of consciousness. I'm like, I just want to run an idea by you. And it just all went like this, flow. It just moved. I was amazed. I was amazed. And so in that same, and then I emailed my CD person about getting more stock because I've been selling more CDs at CD Baby, tinyurl.com/cxcdbaby. So they're like, restock, send us CDs because we're anticipating more sales. And I'm like, okay. So I have to go look through my stock and find what I can find and send them things. Anyway, so I was just thinking about how grateful I am because as an artist, everything in my life, no matter how horrible, no matter how messy, no matter how politically incorrect, no matter how painful. It's not always a triumphant story coming from a healthy place. But all of my life, 100% of it, there's nothing that cannot be used as art. There's nothing that can't be used. Like I heard Robin Roberts once share that her mother had told her to make a message out of your mess. Turn your mess into a message. So I like that, and ever since I was 26, I started studying personal growth authors and wanting to be one. And we just write the medicine that we need, really. We just create the work that we need, and we hope that it helps other people along the way. We do it for you, but we do it because we need it so much. It's our air, it's our medicine. So I was thinking about how, as artists, everything in life is our material, and we're so fortunate for that. Comedians turn their observations on life, the things that are unfair, the things that are wacky, into musings that then make us laugh. You have your nonfiction writers, your historians, people who write documentary scripts, or all that stuff. Artists are so fortunate to be able to turn their lives into something that other people can use. And we are so fortunate that there are literally, even as I'm a burgeoning erotic artist, right? Even with all this, my imperfections, I don't even call this an imperfection. This is just a beautiful thing. This is now one of my endowments as endowed goddess. I just think that being unconventional has value, and there are people who've been waiting for exactly what you have to offer. And so I was just thinking about how, like, there's literally nothing I cannot do as long as it's legal, as long as it's consensual and doesn't involve any of the things that are horrible. Um, it's all good art. So I'm just very grateful for that. But it also made me think that, you know what? What if you're not an artist? What if you can't turn your pain into a work of art, a sculpture, a painting, an installation, a quilt, a piece of jewelry, it doesn't make your life experience and or transitions and or challenges any less valid and valuable, even if you don't understand the message yet. Just trust that every day of your life, every step that you take, everything that you do, is love trying to help you go one step further. So that's what I wanted to share. That while we as artists are especially gifted, we're both gifted because we have this opportunity to make this use out of our pain that ends up helping us and other people. We also have, in exchange for that gift, we have the responsibility of doing it. When we don't actually do it, we actually start to become sick inside. I know this because my guitar, which is over there, I was just now doing the laundry, and all of a sudden I started humming, and all of a sudden I remembered I haven't played my guitar in months. That's for another subject. So, yeah, your life and your experiences have value whether you are an artist or not. And if you are an artist, you have that extra gift and responsibility to channel that into something to share with the world. So, yeah, that's my healing artist post, bearded lady, whatever you want to. I don't know how I'll title it, but I'm grateful to be here, and I thank you for watching and for listening. And a bearded kiss and a hug to you. Make yourself a beautiful day, and be kind to yourself, because you are worthy of that and so much more. Yeah.